In this video, I'm going to talk more about print and some special issues that come up when printing. So I'm going to get rid of all this text in my document right here, and I'm going to print the word hello. So this is what I've showed before. In order to print hello, use the double quotes here. If I run it, I see the word show up in the bottom screen right down here. But you can also use single quotes, and I find this a little bit easier because I don't have to hold shift when I press it down. So this is an apostrophe, right? I can just use apostrophes and I get the exact same effect. So if I run my program again, it printed hello. This is a different hello. You can see that it's something different. If I say hello Kyle, right? There you go. Now you can see this is different. So you can use single quotes here. This can be useful if you want to, for example, put quotation marks inside of some kind of text. Let's see. He said hello. I'm indicating maybe he said hello sarcastically. Okay, so I run that. All right, he said hello. Now I can print out the quotation marks themselves. Likewise, if I wanted to print out single quotes, I could use the double quotes instead. Now suppose I want to mix both. I think this is going to work. I'm going to use backslash quotation mark, backslash quotation mark, and run it again. And yeah, that's what I do to get those double quotation marks. Backslash is a handy thing if I ever want to print certain special characters, and you can look up what some of these are. For example, a new line is \n for new line. What it's going to do is it's going to print hello on the next line. So I'll show what you mean. I'll show you what I mean. Right. So you can see down here, printed he said, and then hello on the very next line. And I can add as many of those as I want, and there are various other special characters that you can use a backslash to print, right? So now there's a big gap between these two things that got printed. So those are just a few things you can do with print. Another thing I want to look at is printing variables. So let's print out x, and let's say x equals 7. So you may have already realized from doing the investigation that this is going to print out the number 7 and not the letter x. If we want to print out the letter x, we need to put some kind of quotation marks around it. Now the x equals 7 is going to be ignored, and we're just going to treat this like some kind of text. So this is a really important distinction, right? If I go back here and run print, it's going to print the value of this variable. And I can do other things. I can add 3 to it, and now it's going to print out 10 inside these parentheses. This has not changed the value of x at all. So if I print x again, this second time, it's just going to print 7 because that is still the value of this variable. So I print 10, then I print 7. If instead I want to increase the value of x, I'll do that after this line. I need to say something like x equals x plus 7. So this is a little bit weird because it's not how things work in math. In math class, if you saw this, you would say there's no solution because if we subtract x from both sides, we would get 0 equals 7. But that's not what's happening here. What's happening is we're saying x should get the value of the current value of x plus 7. So what's the current value of x? Well, it's already 7. We're going to add 7 more. So when I print down here, print x, this should print 14. So let's see if that happens. So 10, that's this print statement right here. 7, this print statement right here. And 14, the new value of x that I gave to x in this line of code right here.